The Galactic Conclave had not expected unanimity. For 11,000 years, the 47 species of the Interstellar Accord had debated, delayed, and dissolved every crisis with diplomacy. Words were the currency of the galaxy. Patience was its highest virtue. But when Ambassador James Harlow of Earth stepped onto the crystalline floor of the Grand Chamber, something was different. His jaw was set like iron. His eyes, pale blue, the color of a winter sky just before a storm, carried no plea, no negotiation, no compromise. He placed a single data chip on the podium. 312 human colonists, Harlow said, his voice low and steady, each word dropping like a hammer. Women, children, engineers, farmers, all on Kepler Station 9, all dead, burned from orbit by the Vreth Dominion while your conclave was deliberating for the 14th consecutive month. Silence pressed down on the chamber like gravity. Earth has waited, Harlow continued. Earth has asked. Earth has begged. He paused and looked slowly around the vast circular room, meeting the compound eyes, the sensory slits, the glowing orbital orbs of 46 alien species. Earth will not beg again. He pressed a button on the podium. On every screen across the chamber, a single word appeared, transmitted simultaneously to every inhabited star system in the known galaxy. War declared. 3 light-years away, aboard the Vreth Dominion's flagship Crimson Ascendancy, Admiral Vrexol laughed. Humans. Soft, short-lived, emotionally unstable bipeds who had only discovered faster-than-light travel 80 years ago. The Vreth had been spacefaring for 40 millennia. Their ships were bigger. Their weapons, ancient. Their warriors, engineered for war across generations. Let them come, Vrexol rasped, his mandibles clicking in amusement. They will tire. They always tire. His tactical officer, Zunra, did not laugh. Zunra had studied humans. Specifically, he had studied their history. A brutal, blood-soaked, unrelenting record of a species that had never, not once in recorded history, started a war it did not finish. Admiral, Zunra said carefully, humans do not tire. Nobody in the galaxy was prepared for the pace. Within 72 hours of the declaration, Earth's orbital shipyards, which had spent decades quietly building civilian infrastructure, revealed themselves as the largest war production network in the Outer Rim. 1,700 warships slid out of construction bays. Not exploration vessels. Not diplomacy cruisers. Warships, lean and angular, designed by engineers who had studied every conflict in galactic history and found every weakness. Colonel Marcus Webb commanded the 3rd Rapid Strike Fleet. He was 39 years old, from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and had spent 15 years preparing for a war his government had prayed would never come. Now, standing on the bridge of the USS Defiant, watching his fleet drop out of FTL in a perfect hammer formation around the Vreth fuel depot at Sigma Reach, he felt something ancient wake up inside his chest. All ships, he said quietly into the comms. Fire. The depot vanished in 6 seconds. The Vreth sent 40 ships to intercept. Webb's fleet destroyed 31 and retreated before the others could form up. Then they did it again. Somewhere else. Then somewhere else again. The Vreth Dominion had fought wars that lasted centuries, slow, grinding, continental struggles across star systems. They had no framework for an enemy who refused to hold ground, who struck everywhere at once, who never slept. Back at the Conclave, the Vorith ambassador, ancient, 7-armed, and having witnessed the rise and fall of 20 civilizations, watched the tactical reports scroll across his screen. 41 Vreth installations destroyed in 60 days. Supply lines shattered. 3 Dominion worlds under blockade. He turned to his aide. What do the humans call this type of warfare? The aide checked his records. They have many names for it. Blitzkrieg. Shock and awe. They invented most of the concepts themselves, thousands of years ago, fighting each other. The ambassador was quiet for a long moment. We made a mistake, he said finally, allowing them to be harmed. A diplomatic mistake, ambassador? No. He watched another Vreth fleet dissolve on the display. A biological one. We forgot what humans are. He folded 3 of his arms slowly. They are the only species in the galaxy that gets stronger when you hurt something they love. 90 days after the declaration, the Vreth Dominion sent a single transmission to Ambassador Harlow. We will discuss terms. Harlow read it once. Then he typed his response. 4 words. The same 4 words that human commanders had sent to surrendering enemies across 10,000 years of stubborn, furious, unstoppable history. Unconditional surrender only. Across the galaxy, 46 species read that transmission. Some in fear, some in relief, some in quiet, reluctant awe. Every single one of them made a private note in their diplomatic files, highlighted, starred, and underlined. Do not give humans a reason.